In this video, we share 2 flight booking mistakes that cost us time, money, and frustration. You can avoid these pitfalls when you book your flight. Later, I share how I got premium seats for free. Let's get right into it. The first mistake is this exact process right here. I would always search for Google Flights, go to the Google Flights website, click on the Explore tab so that I could enter in the information for the particular flight I wanted information about. And then for the destination, I would choose the continent of Europe so that I could see the different major cities and the different countries to get the best price possible for that particular leg I was researching. But I do not do that anymore because I found that it's a huge mistake, and let me tell you why. It's a mistake because Google Flights does not show every single available flight at every price point. It does not show every single airline. In fact, Southwest was not partnered with Google, and their flights never showed up in the results. They recently just partnered with Google, but for a long time, their results were not in the Google Flights results. So you cannot rely on Google Flights only. So not only do they exclude some companies that they don't partner with, they also exclude some cheap flights, the economy flights. And even though some of these prices look great, it's misleading because some of them represent 2 people, which is what I put in my search terms, but some of them it's per person price listed. And the mistake we made was trying to economize and book the leg separately from Texas to a major city in Italy, and from there booking another leg separately with an economy airline to get to our final destination, which was Palermo. Now this is an example of a flight that we booked, and it's very affordable. This price includes 2 tickets, so you're talking 2 people from Texas to Italy for $700. And you'll notice that we're taken to the Delta website. Google Flights does not serve as a booking agent. So after we booked our Delta flight from Texas to JFK and then to Milan, we went over to EasyJet to book the last leg from Milan to Palermo. Everything was great. We had plenty of time for customs. Everything was affordable, and we were happy until EasyJet sent an email saying they had canceled our flight, and they provided us with a new flight number and new times and everything, which did not work out. It was a disaster. EasyJet canceled that original flight and booked us on something much later, and after traveling all night, we were not about to wait another 7 hours at the Milan airport and arrive in Palermo at 9:30 at night. So we called EasyJet, canceled that, got a full refund, and then we went to the Ryanair website to see what they had available. We did find a flight that was a really tight connection from Milan to Palermo, but we went ahead and booked it and paid extra to be able to change the flight to get a later flight, which would still save us about 3 hours from that EasyJet flight. We would still arrive in Palermo in the early evening, but it was better than 9:30 at night. And then for personal reasons, we decided to call Delta and completely rearrange our flight. We ended up paying $45 each to change the departure city and to make sure that we went all the way through to our destination, Palermo. We ended up getting a credit from Ryanair for the leg from Milan to Palermo, which we will definitely use. While Google Flights is a great resource to get a visual of what's available, remember it's not all inclusive, and sometimes it can be misleading with the prices. You can fill in the gaps with sites like Skyscanner, Kayak, and even Expedia, but these third-party websites do not have to follow the same rules that airlines do. I called Delta customer service to specifically ask if I could possibly be assigned either exit row seat or bulkhead seat because I'm very claustrophobic when I fly. To my surprise, they accommodated me for no charge. This is usually reserved for medallion members or at a cost of about $20 per seat. I also ordered one of the specialty meals that Delta offers. We usually do very well making travel plans, but this time around, we definitely missed the mark. In summary, we're not going to just use Google Flights exclusively, and even if it costs about $100 more, we are definitely going to book the flight from start to finish with one airline and let them take care of the luggage. We're going to let them take care of rearranging flights if something changes, and I'll definitely not hesitate to ask for special accommodations in the future. Next is 10 must-dos before retiring in Sicily, Italy. Thanks for watching.